Was good, people? Just a quick video going over the old ways update and talking about some of the game changes and how they would affect the game and how we feel about them. Starting it off, obviously one of the bigger changes, Duos is back, King's Canyon's back. Don't really know how to feel about the map rotation.
Yeah, how the map rotates is a bit weird because times it's been like hour intervals between the two. We've caught it on maybe it's just because of when we logged in, but we've caught it on a 15-minute. But the weirdest thing is I seen it at the highest, which was an hour and 20 minutes interval.
Yeah.
Just for a map change, which I mean, you can see the numbers are a bit inconsistent, so I don't know. But
I don't know how the timer's going to work, basically. Moving forward, we'll find out probably, just playing the game and playing the update. With some of the balance changes, the G7 Scout, that's changed.
yes,
They've changed the headshot multiplier from 2.0 to 1.75.
yeah,
So they've brought it down a bit, it got nerfed. They also changed the projectile speed. So you can't fire as far as a beam as it was before. So it's less of a sniper now. I don't mind the changes. I think they're pretty decent. The G7 Scout was pretty.
Yeah, the G7 Scout was definitely something very hard to go against. So it getting nerfed, I reckon that was a very good thing, to be fair. Personally, before the nerf, I felt like it was still in the sniper's class. It was just super rapid. It was just a bit OP. But now, I reckon with this nerf, it balances the game out a lot more, definitely. It's, in regards to that gun anyways. So
The L-Stock got some changes. They changed its overheat timer. So it used to overheat before at 25 shots, after 25 shots. They've changed it now to 23 shots. So it reheats a bit quicker.
Okay.
Not reheat, but it heats a bit quicker.
That's
I don't mind it, honestly. I think it was quite hard to come against an L-Star, especially when you turn a corner, because someone can just keep going.
I would never touch the gun personally. If there's other guns on the table, I would definitely take that over L-Star, regardless of a nerf? Would you say?
Yeah, that would be a nerf.
Yeah.
The Kraber had some changes. The Kraber's headshot damage multiplier changed from 2.05 to 3. Basically, that means now if you get a headshot on any character, it's gonna be a knockdown, guaranteed knockdown.
That's sick. That's sick, especially against legends like Gibraltar, heavier ones that could take a bit more damage. Definitely evens out the playing field, which is sick.
All for the changes, I like it. Sniper ammo has changed, so basically you carry less sniper ammo now. I think the stacks changed from 20 to 16. I think that was quite. I don't know how to feel about that, because snipers are. When I pick up a sniper, I would only have 2 stacks in my inventory, but now maybe I would need more. I don't know. Just have to see how it goes.
We would need more.
Moving forward, Evo armor got a change.
Yes.
Basically, it takes less damage to get to purple and all the way to red. So it used to take 100 damage to get to blue. Now it takes 75, which is okay. Purple armor used to take 300 damage, which I thought was way too much before.
Yeah.
They've cut that in half, so it's 150 now. So usually, after one good fight, you should have purple armor.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
To get your heirloom armor, your red armor, you have to do 100 less damage now. So it used to be 500, now it's 400. That's okay.
All these nerfs have been very good at the moment. Especially with the Evo armor, because I think
it makes me. For me personally, I would pick up Evo armor more now.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because it's easier to upgrade.
And by the end of the matches, it's quite hard to get to red armor, unless you're really going at it.
Unless you're really getting into beef. Yeah. No, that's true.
Into each fight.
Not even just into each fight, but you have to do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Not even
before
just to get
the
to
round ends.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is a bit hard. But I like the new update.
Yeah, definitely.
To the Evo armor. Lifeline, let's get into Lifeline's update. Lifeline was kind of buffed. They got a new passive, basically. So Lifeline can now access secret compartments in blue bins. So you've probably seen blue bins in the gameplay already. I was quite confused as to why I could open it. I didn't understand that there was like a secret compartment that only Lifeline could open. I think that's pretty good. I think that also will be added to Loba that's coming into the game.
Oh.
Other than that, let's get into Revenant. Revenant had some huge changes.
Revenant's got some crazy buffs.
So Revenant, since he's come out, honestly, has been probably one of the most underused legends in the whole game.
Yeah, from literally, it was like maybe a couple days, a week, and then people just stopped playing it.
I thought I could do so much more with Revenant before he came out, but once he came out, I was kind of reluctant to use him. Just because his abilities didn't do that much, really. But the changes that they made to his abilities are basically, he's got a wide change, to be quite honest. Like, the whole thing's been revamped.
Yeah.
Silence, which is your tactical. Now the duration of the status effect, so when someone gets hit, they will basically have that whole effect on their screen for more than 10 seconds. Now it's 20 seconds, which is good, I think. The silence will now also disable Gibraltar's gun shield. I think that's pretty good. So the silence, I could see people using against like a Wraith before, so that they can't run away. Now with the Gibraltar, that would be quite helpful as well. They also now added 2 silencers, so rather than just being able to shoot out one, a bit like Bangalore, you will have 2 loaded. Also, if the actual ball will stay on the floor for more than 5 seconds. Now it's 10 seconds, which I think is pretty good. Yeah,
it's very mad. It's like, it was what was needed, to be fair.
I think as an effect, having the ball on the floor is quite disorientating, so I think it's quite helpful having 2 of them, and then it stays on for longer, and it kind of messes people over a little bit more. So Revan can push, being aggressive and like I think it's a assault legend. I think that's quite helpful for his kit. They changed the death totem a bit, which I think is huge. So the death totem before I thought was helpful, but it takes almost too long to regen your health to go back into the fight, but that's all changing. So now you will respawn to the death totem with 50 health. That's the max amount. So if you have less than 50 when you activated it, you will respawn with that much, but if you had even 100 health, you're going to respawn with 50, which I think is still fine. Definitely. You could go into a fight with full armor and 50 health.
Yeah, definitely. That's really good. Which is, again, because I didn't really understand the fact that, you know, when he originally came out, the fact that your whole health was depleted, but you still had your shields. I felt like that was a bit unfair, because people could, and it did prove to be right in it, like where people were camping for when people died from the death totem and just spray it, and that's it. Like, it's just that easy. But now, definitely, he's more of a worthy like legend.
Yeah, I think that it will definitely lead to him like getting picked a bit more. But yeah, I think it's helpful, because he was a really bad character, so I think they did have to do like major changes to him. Obviously, with every update, you get new skins, new rehash of the skins, and free stuff that you can get throughout the update.
For the people that don't have the battle pass.
Yes.
Which is really good. Makes it fair.
Going over some of the skins, I will have some of the skins pop up on the screen so you can see a clear image of at least what we're talking about. The main skin that they introduced, that's going to be there throughout the whole event, and you can buy it from the direct shop as well, will be the Bloodhound Young Blood skin. Now, the skin is inspired from the cinematic trailer. If you haven't watched it, please go do. Very entertaining. It's basically the Bloodhound from the trailer. What do you think about it?
It's sick. Personally, I think that it would have looked sick if he was a lot shorter, like he was the kid Bloodhound. But
that would have been quite cool, but I think that would have changed like his hitbox. But yeah, I do agree. It would have been much cooler if it was actually the kid from the trailer, but I think that would have been quite hard to do. The other skin would be the Bloodhound Wise Warrior skin. This is the Owl skin. I think you see this mask in the Bloodhound Trials. What do you think about the Wise Warrior skin?
Yeah, it looks hard. Personally, I like that one more than the Young Bloodhound. But as I said, if the Young Bloodhound was smaller in the actual game,
it would have been much cooler if it was just a kid.
Yeah, definitely.
They introduced the Havoc skin. It's alright. I don't think it's anything crazy, but it's a pretty good skin. There's a new Watson skin, which again, nothing crazy. It's just kind of a redesign of her regular skin. This is the next big one, the Charge Rifle.
I think
Safety first skin. This is the skin from the cinematic.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you think?
that looks sick. That's definitely. I need to try and get that. Definitely.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more interesting skins that's come out. It looks really cool. I'll give you that. It looks really cool. After that, we got the Prowler. It's a good skin. I like the skin. It's definitely a good skin.
I reckon like they're taking more and more detail into like the actual designs of the characters and the skins of like just the guns.
I think over the time of the game, what they've done is with every update, all the skins, all the gun charms, all the weapon skins, all the banners, they are more directly influenced by the short stories that they put out, which I think is pretty cool, especially for this event. Moving on from the Prowler, Crypto has a new skin. I don't like it.
Was it called Azure Glaze?
Yeah, gaze.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Gaze. Not even Glaze, Gaze. Azure Gaze.
It just looks like someone threw blue paint on him.
Yeah. Would you use that?
No.
Definitely. Nah, I can't lie. Let's just skip straight to the Eva 8, yeah, because that's different. The design from...
Yeah, the Eva 8 and the
looks
Mozambique
mad.
skins I think are really good. They're very heavily inspired by the short story.
That whole like Vikings vibe from it, innit?
Yeah.
Especially from the longbow. Definitely for those that don't use the longbow, get the skin and you'll definitely use it, because that gun in general already is just elite. Like it's super deadly. So I highly recommend it.
So in the new update, they did find a character model for Loba, so we now have an official look at what Loba's gonna look like. She is a little bit different to what the renders were. So what everyone kind of put the renders and the models out and what everyone drew her as. It's a little bit different to it, but I definitely like it. Like my guy here was saying, they could have done with making her a little bit different.
Yeah, personally.
But I think it's pretty good. Now that we know a lot about Loba, we basically have her tactical.
Do you have her passive as well?
Her passive is to be able to see through walls, see loot through walls. So when you're running around, you'll see like little shield cells and like little buildings and whatnot.
That's hard.
We also have her ultimate. I'm not 100% sure which way around her ultimate and her tactical is gonna be. So I don't know if her tactical is gonna be the teleporting disc that she can throw, or if her tactical is gonna be the loot thing that she can put down and spawn a bunch of loot from around the area. Because that would be quite different. I think I would prefer it if the teleportation thing was her tactical, just because it would make her more offensive at the same time. Whereas if the loot thing was her tactical, yeah, that would be a little bit. Just having like one opportunity to kind of throw a disc and teleport would be quite. Yeah, that would be bad. But
it depends on the recharge.
Yeah, it would all depend on like how they balance the game.
Because Pathfinder's recharge, Mirage's recharge are a lot faster than say Gibraltar's and Bloodhound's
recharge of like, tactical is like
it's
crazy
the fastest.
It's a second, yeah. Subscribe to the channel if you did like the video. If you do want to watch more Apex content coming out in the future, do hit the subscribe button. Leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Go follow my guy on 700NSEVEN on YouTube. Did I misspell that?
I can't even remember what you just said.
That's alright then. I'ma catch you guys. Bless.
Wait. It's your boy Double L. Nah. Cut that out.